Hey guys, welcome back to our channel. Today Peter is shooting with his Leica and he's finally found another way he can tether that isn't using focus, because we know a lot of people get angry because they don't have Hasselblads. So we can't believe he's actually tethering to Lightroom, which he always said that he hated. But yeah, he's going to run you through shooting that with some natural light with Anna, because we're back in Melbourne. And we did do this as a whole big tutorial, so the full one is on Inspire. It's got an additional 2 looks. So I'll drop the link below if you want to head over to Inspire and have a look at the full thing. But for now, we will run you through one of the looks we did.
Okay, so I always feel bad that my whole workflow works amazing, but you need to have a Hasselblad to do it as smoothly as I do. And I've always been, never been a fan of CaptureOne because I find it's over sharp and it's too aggressive with all the sliders. But what I found on the Leica, because it's raw as a DNG and Lightroom works in DNG, I decided to try the Leica with Lightroom and I can't believe how good it is. So I'm just going to show you how easy I found. This is the first time I ever used Lightroom with Leica. I basically had looked at a quick little Leica tutorial about setting it up that was flawless. It happened really quickly. And yeah, I've just tethered it in and we'll start shooting. I'm going to take a frame, it's all tethered, hooked in. And that was as simple as plugging it into the camera, plugging it in, turn the camera on, then turn Lightroom on, and it just found itself, once I hit tethered connection, just found it and connected fine. So I'm on I've got an antique 75 f1.4, I think it is. And we're going for more that Hollywood type of look. And you'll see how quick that just came straight up onto the screen. Come on, Anna. I want a good frame. Like really, it's so much easier for me to adjust a picture that's cool. That's really pretty. Cool, stunning, stunning. That's nice, cool. Beautiful, beautiful. You saw how quick I was shooting. All of those shots are now already in. So the tethering's working perfect, I reckon. Now I've already got my own LUTs in ACR. So I've just got my green channel. I'm liking the green channel. I'm not going to worry about the others. I think the green channel's fine. So even though this is black and white, Lightroom thinks it's a color picture. So just by using your own profiles, shadows will pull up a little bit, whites a little bit. I think blacks I'm happy with. I'm just running down, looking at all of those settings I'm pretty happy with. I'm not going to change any of them. But I do want to make this a little bit more filmic. Let's see what their grain is like. Oh, that's nice. Now being raw means I can change this later if I don't like it. I'm more chasing a sort of a more maybe 1980s, 90s sort of Hollywoody glammy look. And because they were all shot on film back then, I was sharpening, get rid of that completely. All right, so I'm happy with that. And I'll do a little bit with this lens. I might change to another antique lens I've got. That's really cool. Nice, Anna, keep going, keep going. Get the feel, that's better. Finish it with your eyes though, cool. Quite liking these. Just gonna see what happens if I turn the noise off. Yes, it's perfect for me. We're using the antique lens, you'll see it's sharp in there, but it's fallen off so quick at 1.4. I've done my job, you can do your job now. Stunning, stunning there, nice, nice, nice. Nice. Cool, that's really pretty, Anna, that's really pretty. I actually couldn't be happier how, like this is lagging a little bit behind, but that's it. So by the time I walked here, they've all loaded. Cool, I'm just gonna come off this. That's nice, there. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Beautiful. Cool, I think we do a different look. Cool. Just going to do a test shoot. So I've gone shallow depth of field on this. I've gone fully wide open at 1.4. Even looks a bit nice in color. That's not going to stay like that for long. Might just run on the natural. Don't know how much I want to do. That'll be nice. It's just that nice down curve. That's better. Just to stay in with the rest of everything else I've done, I'm just going to add that bit of noise in there just to make it suit the type of lens I'm shooting with more. When it comes to retouch, I might take this off, but just to give me a feel while I'm shooting. So we've just got a bit of a kick light bouncing off this side. I just want to crop this in much tighter and come down. Cool, that's really pretty. Cool, beautiful, there. That's gonna be a really nice shot. It's doing exactly what I want it to do. Is I want that really nice filmic type of shot. I'm just gonna come in there, beautiful. Cool. That's really pretty. Beautiful. Stunning. Nice. That's really pretty. Beautiful. There. Cool. Beautiful. There. Stunning. They're nice. I like that lots. Beautiful. It's really pretty. Can you see them on the screen?
Yeah.
Do you like them?
I do.
You do? All right. Cool. That's really pretty. Just going to jump over to her preferred side. I'll just took the last few just there. That's really pretty. Nice. Cool. Just going to do the last couple. Freehand. Stunning. They're nice. It's really pretty. Into the camera. Cool. Can you just come up a bit higher? Just onto there. That's cool. I like that. Yeah, that's really pretty. Nice. Cool. Nice. That's really pretty. Cool. Beautiful. There. I reckon we got this. Okay, we've just changed our setting up a little bit. We're just going for an implied looking type of shot, and I'm just going to build this from scratch. So I'll just take a photo. I think I've set my presets back to straight out of camera raw. Cool. Might have to go for a wider angle lens. Yeah, cool. Let's just come up as color. All right, so I'm just going to jump onto my LUTs again. I'm going to try another little thing I used to do a lot. So if I add a lot more contrast into this, well, that's a bit cool. I'll lose my blacks. So if I bring up my blacks with the contrast, so I'm adding contrast and I'm adding detail into my blacks. I'm quite liking that. All right, so now I've got my shot. Might just jump onto a wider lens. So I've got little 1960s 50mm. It's a 1.4. I'm not sure where I'm going to shoot it yet, but I just want to get a little bit more width. Big difference in those lenses, isn't there? So that's, I'm a bit more overexposed, but I'm talking about the feel. Cool. That's really pretty, Anna. Stunning. Yeah, I'm liking a lot. What I'm more liking is I'm now finding I've got the same control I have when I'm shooting with my Hasselblad. I've now got with the Leica. I don't have it yet with my Sony because I can't get Sony to tether properly with this yet. Come on, Anna, thoughts? No dreaming. Needs to be who are you looking at? Yeah, not la. Needs to be, where are you? Who are you looking at? Needs to have that look in your eyes. But you need people to need to question, why is she looking at? Why is she looking like that? Cool. Nice. That's really pretty. Yeah, I'm absolutely loving the fact that I can chase the exact emotion that I'm looking for, and I can set that up. So while I'm shooting, I'm seeing the finished look that I want, not having to guess what it's going to look like once I do what I want to do in the black and whites and that. So any grain I put in now, I'm not sure if I'm going to like Lightroom's grain, but this more, again, just lets me know the feel that I'm going to get, because I am actually trying to mimic old style photography. That's why I'm using older lenses that aren't razor sharp and that have flaws in them. This is looking really cool. I'll just snap off a few more. That's it, cool. That's really cool. I like that lots. Cool, that's really pretty. Beautiful, beautiful. Stunning, stunning. That's cool. Nice, that's really pretty. I reckon we've nailed it. This has made me so happy today. I've been struggling a bit, needing to find a different tethering system, and now this new Leica system's just made it so much easier.
So we hope you guys enjoyed that. As I said, the full thing will be on Inspire, so link will be down below, and I'll also throw up some other videos around my head now.